Howdy there, guys. Hey, in this video we're going to do a ladder test in a 25-06 Weatherby Vanguard. We're going to do a ladder test using 6.5 Staball, Winchester powder, and a ELDX from Hornady, 110 grain ELDX from Hornady. We're going to see how fast we can push it using the Hornady specs on the powder measurement. I had to call them to get it. It is minimum 42 grains, maximum 50.4. That's per Hornady, but I'm saying a disclaimer. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you how to do it. You need to follow your manuals. Call Hornady yourself, guys. But y'all can see the results in this. This is for science and educational purposes. For me doing this content, the Weatherby Vanguard. I've never owned a Weatherby nor a 25-06. But saying that, my first impressions of this Weatherby was great. If there was going to be a budget receiver I was going to build on, it would be with the Weatherby Vanguard receiver, the Howell Style 1500 receivers. I love that flat receiver on the bottom. It's just so easy to bed with that big, fat, meaty recoil lug. You get such a good control of the torque, the receiver torque, and the stock. Somebody blueprinted one of these and put a custom burr on it, you would have a shooter. So guys, the audio does come back on here in a few minutes. This is a 7-shot ladder using Winchester Staball 6.5 powder, pushing an ELDX 110 grain Hornady bullet. So I was hollering out the speeds, but of course you can't hear me on this. But for the first shot, it's 28.88 if you want to write it down. Second shot, it was 29.08. For some reason, the third shot stepped back a little bit to 28.69. $28.69. I don't know how that is. That's why I don't go by velocity, is because I think these chronographs lie to you a little bit, especially the one I got. Because that should have been 29.69 would have been what it should have been, but it ain't. It says 28.69, so that's what I'll write down. $29.22 for shot 4. Everything's still looking good. Primer's still good and radii. Good radius on the primer still. $29.22 was for shot 4. Same hold. $28.97 for shot 5. Now, I think either my scales are lying to me or my chronograph is. But I just don't think you can go by velocity when you're doing load development. I think you ought to go by where the bullet hits. $28.97 was for shot 5. Here we go on shot 6 of a 7-shot ladder test. $29.36. A little bit heavy of a boat lift. I was hoping to be able to squeeze 3,000 out of it. So for shot 6, it was $29.36. Let's see what shot 7 is. That last one had a heavy boat lift. $29.62. I'll be satisfied with that if it's... Oh, yeah, that was just that last one. $29.60. I thought so because that bullet, the case looked all right. Okay. Okay. Man, oh man, oh man. I think we're gonna be able to do some good things with this. I think I go down here and get this and double check everything, put that camera on charge, and maybe go in here and load up a couple more on the charges I'm interested in. And for a disclaimer, I don't tell you to do nothing. Y'all need to follow y'all's manuals. That's what you need to do. But saying that, I might be able to push this one a little harder, considering it is a Weatherby with a lot of freebore. Sometimes you can push a Weatherby faster than you can anything else. But I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm just telling you. That's been what I've seen. I've never owned one, but I've just seen people really throw the juice to a Weatherby. And from what I've been reading, I think they like them high velocity loads best. So, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all a lot. If you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, hit that little bell icon for a ding, 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 ding. I will get better at this, I promise. And like, I don't know how long, but I know I'll get better. Normally I'll start out really slow on learning something, then I finish really strong. So guys, like and subscribe. The next tip's for you, and like always, God bless.